Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize I had pressed play. I might keep it. We'll see. I'm sitting here trying to get situated. I didn't necessarily want to show the workout stuff back there necessarily, but here we are. Let me see. I want to adjust a little bit. I think sometimes it's a little bit more fun if I don't take out some stuff or that I don't edit. It's more authentic that way, I feel like. Anyways, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? um, I'm great. If anybody wants to know and cares. um, Oddly enough, I actually like talking to this camera. I never think I really would. Which kind of feeds in a little bit to a lot of what I'll talk about today. It's apparently the majority of the message that comes from this channel will be me encouraging myself as well as all of you to do all of the things that you want to do to be great and to become the very best version of yourself possible, and just going after everything you want. um, yes, so there's a huge message surrounding just surrender, letting go, and all of the vulnerability that it takes to pursue your dreams. It's a great big old deal. Nobody wants to be vulnerable. We are often taught, even if not directly, indirectly, we are taught that vulnerability is weakness, but it's really not. There's nothing at all weak about being vulnerable, although it doesn't always feel great. And it only doesn't feel great because we've attuned ourselves to have, um, or to have associated or given vulnerability a negative connotation. But there's actually really something so great about surrender, as difficult as it can be at times. Yeah, I won't pretend that it's always easy. I am a reformed control freak. And so, for somebody who is very much wanting to be in control of all of their endeavors, also, some of the stuff that we try to control, we don't be having no real control over anyway. We often try to control all the wrong stuff. Now, it's a lot of stuff we do have control over. Sadly, those aren't the things that we actually try to control, backwards as it may be. But gosh, just a little bit, like just a little bit about this channel. I want y'all to know that I never saw, it takes a great deal of vulnerability getting out here and put myself out in this way. Some of the people that know me in real life, they know mostly how I am, but some of this is gonna come as a surprise to them as well. But I just I have supposed to been putting myself out here for the world to see me, um, for a long time at this point. I have tried to do everything but this. So when I tell y'all that um, the call don't stop calling and it only get louder, ask me how I know. When I tell y'all that it's not always easy to be vulnerable, yeah, it's taken me, all of that said, it's taken me quite some time to get to this place of actually sharing. And it's not necessarily that I don't think that I have it to do, because actually, I know quite a bit about a lot of things. I've, for all of my life, been a student and a very curious person about all things. I'm very much one of those people who like to know a lot about a lot. So it's not uncommon for me to sit and be, um, and not only do I consume a lot of information, I actually apply a lot of information, which is another sign of me more so supposed to be doing something else in this realm. And it's not to say that this will be my end point, but Spirit is just led me here because it'll open up some doors. Yeah, because it'll open up some doors. Anyway, but the encouragement is that there is opportunity here. And don't be afraid to share your gifts. It does not matter exactly what you do, there is an audience for you. There are people that are waiting to hear from you in every area of gifting that Source has gifted you with. You are interested in the things that you are interested in because you're supposed to be, and your voice needs to be heard by people, um, even if for no other reason, to be their, what's the word I'm looking for? I'll say advocate, just for the lack of a better word at the moment, but we all have gifts that are unique to who we are for a reason. And sometimes, or not even sometimes, it's just another one of those examples of how representation matters. Some people need permission to be themselves, and the more of us they see being ourselves and being out on display, regardless as to what will be said, people were they gonna talk shit. It don't really matter. Some people will like what you have to say. Some people won't like what you have to say. But the bottom line is that you didn't come here for everybody. Everybody is not supposed to like you. It's good that everybody don't like you because you're not for everybody. So don't get out here trying to be for everybody, but just get out here being the most authentic version of yourself, showing up in a way that only you can show up as you. You know what the beautiful part about all of this is? No matter how hard someone may try, they can never be you. There's only one of you. Doesn't matter. Nobody can do you like you do you. And listen, if you don't think that's dope, you need to think about it again. Because that's the dopest shit ever. It is super dope. Listen, you gotta look at it like there's nobody else that's like you. And you cannot withhold your gifts from the world. You cannot withhold yourself from the world. That is crazy. We all need to experience you. Get out there, do your shit, show us how to be, what we need to know coming from you. Yeah, it'll take some vulnerability. Yeah, you gotta thicken your skin up. But shit, you've been through harder. Trust. That little shit you think back. Yeah, that was harder than this is gonna be. I promise you, this ain't gonna be. That's actually another reason why I've decided I'm not editing nothing at first, because this is me. You just get it the way you get it, and it really don't get no realer than that for me, because you really just get what you get. And that makes me happy. I don't know about y'all, but I love the fact that can't nobody do me. Can't nobody be me. It's just me. One of one. Just like you. One of one, big dog. You the shit. So go on. Be you in all the ways that you are you. Don't cause harm to people. But be you. Be you. Um I'll be feeling like these messages be going so fast. I really be wanting to talk to y'all for a long time. Cause I have so listen, this is the thing about me though. I can do it. I talk to y'all ass all day. I talk to y'all. I will talk to y'all because I got a lot to talk about. I don't really be running out of stuff to talk about for real. But I do like to give a very a more meaningful message and conversation whenever it comes down to it. And it's not to say that those won't be, but I save some stuff for other times. Yeah, but apparently this encouragement today was for somebody who needs to be seen. It's time to stop hiding. Time to stop hiding. Don't hide your light from the world. Let your little light shine for all to see. But for real, it could be a million people delivering the same message that you're delivering, but the difference is they not you. They not you. They can't do it like you do it. And there's a million other people who are waiting to follow your lead because you have the juice. You got the juice that they need. They don't hear it, it doesn't resonate as well. Nobody else shows them how to do it as well as you do. They got an ear that is tuned to you. So think about it this way: the more you stall, the longer you stall, the more you hold them people up from getting what they need to get from you. Those people are your assignment. How long do they have to wait? How long will you make them wait? No pressure though. No pressure. But for real, they need you. And the sooner you get over yourself, it really ain't as scary. Um, this world deserves to be able to experience you. Yep. So don't be afraid to be seen. Don't be afraid to share yourself, your light, your love, your skill, your talent with the world. It's okay. It is okay. Um, the more steps you take, the more steps will be illuminated. The way will be made known and clear to you the more you step. That can be discomforting at times to not know the every step of the way, but know this: you step And at the end of it all, you win. So you starting, you know the starting, and you know the end. The end is that you win. The end is that it works out for your greatest good. And in turn, it works out for all of these other people in their greatest good because they have experienced you in the way that they were supposed to. Yeah. So everything in the gap, that ain't yours. That ain't your job. Now, Spirit will give you what you need, will encourage you and inspire you to take steps along the way to get to all of these different places that get you to the end. But don't worry about that. You just focus on feeling the best ever at this end place and doing all the things that the future you would do within reason from the standpoint that you currently are. You can't go and buy no lamb right now. Or maybe you can. But that's not everybody's story right now. And that's not for everybody to do right now. Do what you need to do, the small incremental steps that get you to the place that you want to be, the future version of yourself. Implement as many small steps as you can now. And it's not to say do them all at the same time. That's not what we're saying. It's just start making those changes. Because getting to that version of you doesn't happen overnight. And it will seem like probably at that point that it did happen overnight. But you'll look back and know that it was because you chose to move the way you chose to move when you chose to move, or when you was inspired to move in those ways. Those were the steps that got you to the larger change and your manifested outcome. But yeah, every time I come in here to record for y'all, it don't always be starting out with these shades just shading on me. But it's like Peaky Blinders. I gotta look at y'all through the look at y'all through the shades that are on my face, the little glimmers of light. Anyways, yeah. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps you today to go on and do what you gotta do. It's okay to be you. You really the shit for real. Know that. Believe that. It's real. And that's all it is. Mm-hmm. And I want to hear about it. I want to know. I want to know. What would be dope is if you comment something that you know you're supposed to do and haven't done yet, and then come back when you do it and update your post, or post again about how you got started and how great it's going. That would be dope. You should do that. I'd love to read those kinds of comments because I want to see you be great. I want to see all the magnificent things that you do and all of the souls you help by putting yourself out there. Not everybody is worthy of you, but those that are need to see you. Anyways, yes, I think that this is where I leave y'all for real, this time. Love and lights. Go on and be great. Until next time at Transcendent Love. It sounds like a radio station after dark. Okay, anyway. Later, later. Love y'all.